Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. Make sure you refresh your petan. So I've just finished doing. So how's everyone doing this morning? It's Thursday morning for me. Late Wednesday night for some of you guys. Although I think in most of you guys, your time zones, it's already technically Thursday, even if it's only just gone midnight. But how are you all doing today? We got Goat. The Goat is here. Grace. We got Jameson. How's everybody doing? Let's get our dailies out of the way here as well. And then we're going to be going through the new Frontier stages. I didn't get a chance to even look at Frontier yesterday because I was doing the new Red Zone stages and stuff. I wanted to get those all done. So I just focused on doing those. And I haven't even looked at Frontier, so we're going to be going through that here now. Well, I say now. Like I say, we'll get our dailies out of the way first. Yeah, how's everyone doing? We should hopefully by the end of the weekend, or maybe Monday morning, I guess, have some news, or at least a hint about the new next Dokkan Fest. But yeah, we'll just get our dailies done here first quickly. I really enjoyed the new stages, the new Red Zone RE stages. I know they're not like particularly hard, but they were fun. This guy's still got one link left. Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
I think he's the closest one to actually being done. But yeah, still got one to go. Yeah, how did the rest of you guys get on with the new Frontier stages? I know there were some people in the second channel stream yesterday saying that some of the missions are a bit of a nightmare. Hey, we got a level 10 link for the SSR of that Frontier Goku. Let's go. Let's go, Ku. Haha. Yeah, not expecting any news or anything like that today, so just be a casual. Oh, I'm about to rank up. I probably shouldn't do anything that will make me rank up for now then. Actually, Frontier's probably going to make me rank up, but Frontier costs stamina, so I guess it's probably good to save it and then just rank up when we start doing Frontier, because then it just gives me more XP, doesn't it? Right, so let me get the Dokkan database thing up here. Events, Frontier, extra. It could be off, but excluding any special banners, AGL Jira and Physical, Khalifa and Kaon in Super Saiyan Trio have all been back once. Were the Int Super Saiyan Trio on Gotenks' banner? And then was that it? That was like a year later. Yeah, I feel like they have definitely fumbled like how they handle like the solo release Carnival LRs. Because obviously the dual Dokkan Fest, or like they're not Dokkan Fest obviously, but like the dual carnivals when there's like an anniversary or a worldwide or something like that, they just then always come back the next time there's a dual carnival. But yeah, the solo release Carnival LRs, they just like, they're so sporadic. The fact that Future Gohan and Trunks came out in like December last year and they've never returned. And it's, you know, it's almost August. So it's like 8 months since they came out and they haven't come back yet. No, it's kind of crazy. And it's not like yellow coin LRs where they can just be randomly unfeatured on other banners. So like if you didn't get Future Gohan and Trunks, like you literally haven't had any other opportunity to be able to get them again, which is kind of crazy. I got a dupe for my beast from my rainbow tickets. Let's go. Nice. Oh yeah, well, because what is the last? Yeah, it's clear node 6 of Frontier. Alright, cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. Yeah, Intrio was 2023. Pop for 21's part 2. Return for Broly World. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, if they were on the Broly Worldwide banners, well, I could have sworn they were on the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks banner as well. But yeah, they need to start doing that when we have these bigger celebrations like the anniversary and the GDC. They need to start having, like, one banner has, like, one solo carnival and the other banner has the other. So, like, GDC, part 1 should have, like, the carnival, one of the carnival banners. Well, I say part 1, it doesn't matter which way round, but for the GDC, the carnival banners, one should have, like, Kale and Caulifla and the other one should have Future Gohan and Trunks. Like... Was the Beast Gohan fight easier than the Cell Max fight? Oh, what, for the climax battle thing? Maybe? I'm not sure. I guess one of the things that makes it hard is the missions specifically. Like, the stages themselves I didn't think were that crazy, but the missions for making you use certain categories and certain teams and stuff is what always makes those things harder. Right, anyway, let's do this, shall we? Hey guys, Marsinger here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today we are going to go through the new Frontier nodes that have been added for the Red Ribbon Army edition. Go through these and try and do all of the stages, all of the missions, and see how we get on. So they didn't add any missions to previous ones, did they? No, they're all still completed. So we start where we finished off here. We got Android 16. Now we do have Android 13 was the last one. We got Android 16 is the next one. So there's no node specific missions for him, it seems. We just literally have to beat the new stages to do that mission. So let's take a look at Android 16 then, shall we? So we got 3 enemies. Where does it say? I thought it was in here that it would say like who we have to... Oh yeah, of course. We don't have to use anyone, do we? Alright, so what should we do? We got our little... We could do the Daima team and then the superhero, I guess. Let's try to give that a try. See how we get on. So we got too much choice. We can use whatever we want. Okay, so do that. So these guys, one of them giving minus key. He builds up. 16 gets stronger when both the other two are gone. I was going to target him first just because he's attacking Mini Goku. And then I guess we can just make sure we get rid of 16 next, I suppose. But yeah, you would assume Goku would be okay slot 1 here, yeah. I mean, mine is only 55% to be fair, so there would always be the possibility that he wouldn't be super great, but... Okay, so they've got a decent amount of HP, I guess. We didn't get the EX Super, unfortunately, but I didn't do a crazy amount of damage. But yeah, both my Daima Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, the adult one and the mini one, are only 55%, so they're obviously not as powerful as they could be. I very much need Tech Mini Goku to return on the banner. Because he's still very usable, especially against bosses that have Ki Blast Supers, which... There's not as many as like the main bosses in the meta at the moment, but let's see if Vegeta can get some good EX Super RNG. One non-EX. Hey, there we go. I have my animation thing set to like first time of the day only for the EX Super, because I do like to see them. That takes out 17. Nice. Hey, there's another EX. Yeah, I like the combination of the two, right? So I get the first time of the day I get to see the EX in the full thing, and then the second one gets skipped. So high intensity stay is just key obtained -1. Super annoying for Daima Goku, but... So yeah, we'll just get everyone to attack 16. Who's going to super in slot 1 again. But Daima Goku should be fine. Hey, and he's actually going to get the EX Super this time. Let's go. It's just helpful because it gives everyone else a nice little attack buff as well. Wait, I thought... Oh, of course. I was going to say I picked up 2 key for you, but it's key obtained -3. It doesn't give -1. It doesn't give you -1 key on the board. So you pick up 1 less key, of course. So he had 2... He needed 2 keys, so picking up 2 orbs didn't give him the super. Fortunately, he did get the additional, though, because... Obviously, if he didn't super at all, that would be awkward. Hey, Tala, how's it going? A ham for a ham. You missed the second channel stream last night. I explored the final bunker in the Long Dark, and I found so much ham. So much ham. I'm ham rich, you could say. So Vegeta getting some extra attacks off here. 16 now, fairly low. Active skill's going to help quite a lot because, of course, that means extra key for everyone. Helps counterbalance that minus key thing a little bit, although not really for a Daima Goku, unfortunately. It's a shame there's so many attacks in slot 1, otherwise I'd just put... If there was no attacks in slot 1, I would have just put Mini Goku there, but... Because, yeah, also she doesn't have... I mean, if she had a Ki Blast Super as well, potentially I would risk putting Goku there, but... Yeah, as she doesn't, and he could just get absolutely destroyed, I think it's a better idea to... just have Daima Goku in slot 1 and not get him the 24. Well, not even the 18 key. You dead yet? Yeah, good. There you go. Mini Forku finishes off 16. Vegeta up to 30 million on the EX. I think my Vegeta only has one dupe, so it's not too bad. Ham Mania. What you gonna do when Ham Mania runs wild on you, brother? Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't even check that. Because, yeah, node 6.1. I actually forgot, because I think we looked at this the other day with the data download. So node 6.1, the, like, special one, is Super 17. The unlock condition was just to beat stage 16, which we already did, with at least 3 Goku family characters on the team. So it's a good thing I picked the right ones to use, because I almost picked the extreme team. So let's have a look at this one, shall we? Oh no, wait, hang on. I need to go back first. It's annoying how all the things are in different places. So when you select the stage, like, we've got to click down here. So node missions is... what have we got to do? GT Heroes characters. Okay. That makes sense because it's Super 17. So let's go ahead and we'll just throw a new team together. I mean, we could literally just do recent LRs, and I could probably just grab you. In fact, you might as well just put you as the leader because they're all GT heroes. You, I guess? Or would you rather have the physical Super Saiyan 4s? And then Team B can be something different, I suppose. We can mix up the end of the sagas. We can have the GT heroes, and we can then also have Realm of Gods. So, you, and then who else would we put on? I mean, I guess probably just in UI. To make it 3 Gokus. Let's do that. But we'll start off with our GT Heroes team. So let's see how we go. This one's got multiple phases as well. So we start off fighting Hellfire 17, like the World Tournament one, and Trenchcoat 17 at the same time. They both have Ki Blast super attacks, so that's not good for them, for G4. Where are they both going to super, though? That's the question. I just put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in slot 1 anyway. I think we go for it. I think we risk it for the biscuit, as they say. Yo, Mojo Man, how's it going? Sky, how's it going? Oh, cool. Oh, what's that? You gonna super me in slot 1? Ooh. Get counted, nerd. My Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has 1 dupe, I think. So he's a character that can still be fun to use, especially against Ki Blast bosses, but he was fun to use in that Cell Max event as well, the video that I did the other day. Oh, he didn't counter that super. Okay. I mean, he took double-digit damage, but still a bit disappointing. Vegeta getting the EX. final shine. I do love this animation as well, very good. Good morning again. Okay. So far so good in terms of nothing particularly difficult here. One of the things about Frontier as well that like people have talked about, we haven't really talked about it any at all yet in this video, but some of the characters, now that you can use any characters you want, characters that get buffs for multiple turns from like their super attack effects and stuff are incredibly good in Frontier because they're on turn 1, but then they're also on turn 2 because it's the same 3 units, and they're also on turn 3. So if their super attack effect is like raise attack and defense for 4 turns, like they just keep getting multiple buffs because they're always on rotation. So you can get some, obviously the numbers that you see not as high in general as they are in other events and stuff because obviously you've only got one leader skill, but yeah, you can get some decent like stacking out of I should have put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta first really, shouldn't I? Because Vegeta first, because he's not going to get to stack. Focus all my attacks, so I'll move my attack from slot 1 where I get to attack you first. I'll move them all to the after you attack. Genius. Right, so now Super 17. We have to be careful because no one can defeat him when he's Super 17, so this could be bad for us. I mean, should I just throw out the Dragon Fist straight away? There's no reason to wait, really, is there? For NC2 is you can't crit. Okay. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, I mean, it feels like there's no reason to wait, really. So, throw out the Dragon Fist. He doesn't have a Ki Blast Super, so... But also, I guess I could also just change to Goku. I'm a bit worried about these guys and their defense as well, to be fair. So, let's do this. Because there's no attacks in slot 1, so I can just do this. Do this, and then do this. Still got to say Frontier Shell was a choice of all time. I mean, I still like it. I think it's an interesting idea. It's, you know, doing something a bit different. It's weird that they kind of... It's odd to me that, like, obviously people didn't like the choice of Namek being the first thing. I think that was a bad choice. But it's kind of weird that they then decided for the next thing they released to go in completely in the opposite direction. And rather than make it like a better category, it's just you can literally use anything you want now. Which, I know that sounds kind of weird to say, I guess, but it's like, it's almost like that's too much freedom. Like... But yeah, it seems like a weird way to, like, change it around. It's like, oh yeah, people didn't like the category that we started with, so now you can just use whatever you want. Right, so Gogeta took the super, but it's the active skill turn, so he should be fine. I mean, he still took 240k. That does make me worry about the Super Saiyan 4s a little bit. Because, I mean, if they were doing more damage, we would actually just one turn 17 here, because it's not like he has a lot of health. But yeah, remember, it's still just the it's the extra mode. So I imagine the next main one will be another saga. And then these little extra ones will be like, they're like the secondary side chapters. Almost like how the Frontier fights themselves. You unlock those special ones. Whereas like this one is 6-1 because it's like a special extra one. Ooh. Yeah, it's like in any like Dragon Ball fighting game where you have those extra side like missions. I mean, to be fair, we don't need the physical Super Saiyan Force. We'll just do that. Because yeah, I mean, literally, if we change to the Realm of Gods team using that 3-pip, like change and get extra attack buff, we probably would have just won in one turn with the Realm of Gods team. But I wanted to actually finish him off with the GT Heroes team. So there you go, GT Heroes taking out Super 17. He also ranked up. And then Node 7 is against Cell, and there is a mission. Clear 7 with characters of the specified category. So what have we got? 3 Android/Cell. Oh god. I mean, the funny thing is about Frontier though is you can literally, if you wanted to, like I say, we could literally just use this GT Heroes team and then make the second team Android/Cell Saga. So but I think what we will do is we'll make the first team Android/Cell Saga and then leave the Realm of Gods team there in case we have to change. It's probably the best idea. So who's going to be our best leader for that? I mean, realistically, we could just throw you in because you're Bond of Master and Disciple 220. And this future Gohan, is he going to be too outdated? I love this future Gohan. I kind of want to use him. Is he too old for this stage? I don't know. Right, good old Tech Trunks. The man who lived through hell. What a crazy name for an active skill. Because, yeah, realistically, is he going to even get a chance to, like, transform? I don't know. Let's just go for it and see what happens. Saga itself wouldn't have been bad if the enemies weren't annoyingly strong. Well, yeah, there's just a few, like, balancing issues that they definitely ran into with that. We're like, the nodes where it wants you to use a specific character, and then that character is, like, still gets absolutely destroyed. That seems like very bad design or, like, bad balancing. Okay, so this looks good for a first rotation. This is Revival just active now. Oh, that's cool. So if you have a Bond of Master and Disciple ally on the team... Wait, no, it says starting from the 3rd turn, but he's got the little Revival icon. Oh no, it's there. I'm looking in the wrong place. It's just to say that he has one, right? That's a cool thing as well, though. For more of these nodes that we get where you can use whoever you want, the fact that they are giving some of these characters like an extra ability or an extra something part of their passive for survival mode, I think is cool. But yeah, the characters that, like, the guest characters were not very good. Like, yeah, boosted characters were just not that great in general. And then some of the missions were super annoying. Like that beating the Frieza one in 2 turns took me so long. But you also have to think that that's going to be adjusted for difficulty as well. Like if we get one in the future where you have to beat a stage in 2 turns and you can use any team you want, that one's going to be a lot harder because you can use any units you want. So, but yeah, Trunks should kill him here. Physical Super Trunks took a lot of damage. I know he's not even Super Trunks, but took way more damage than I was hoping that he would. And the revival's not active for future Gohan. Okay, he doesn't get any extra links from you, but you do, so... I mean, there's no mission to beat the node without anyone dying or anything, so... If he dies, we'll just have to, switch over. Yeah, that is a good... Future Gohan is really only good in slot 1 on 1 turn. Good old Trunks and his chance to guard. Actually, that's a good point. The tech Trunks actually can't even get his chance to guard unless we made Team B Android/Cell Saga as well, because we don't have enough Android/Cell Saga units on the team, technically. I forgot about that because of how his passive works. God, he was such a fumble of a unit. Absolute fumble. Oh, which one's this? This is Ultra Super Villain Vegeta intro. Alright, well, Gohan has the revival now, so... Might as well just let him get killed and then revive. Because we're going to have to use our other team in a minute anyway. Well, everyone got cooked. Alright, so we get the exchange. I mean, technically, I guess we could do one turn of Trunks' active skill before we switch, because it does give him guaranteed dodge. Oh, he can't even use it. Starting from the next attacking... Oh, right. There is no ally on the rotation because he's the only one left. Alright, well... I guess we just have to switch over to the Realm of Gods team for now, then. It's kind of funny. I've got two different characters that both have a 100% chance to dodge on this turn as well. Put the Dokkan attack ready for the next turn. Yeah, the Android slash Cell Saga team is definitely not in a good spot. That team needs a significant amount of buffs. Get the EX Super for UI, which we technically don't need because it's his first turn anyway, so he's already got a 100% chance to dodge. Yeah, that is true. When you can use any team you want and you're not having to worry about like a bad backup team or anything, you could literally just switch teams every single turn. I don't want to use the Dokkan attack yet. Especially because I don't have another team now. Oh, excuse me. Should I just use Vegeta here? I could use the active skills now and then just use the Dokkan attack later. I won't use Vegeta's one though. Just use the STR one so he's got the extra defense. Because then that makes him very tanky in slot 3. But yeah, when you can use any team you want, and we've got some of these teams like Realm of Gods, all the new movie bosses and stuff. Actually, a 3-man movie boss team with Cell Max being able to use his active skill on turn 1 must be pretty ridiculous against some of these fights. Maybe we'll do that for the next one, unless we have to use anyone in particular. Because who's the next one going to be? Gamma's. Of course, it's a 3-phase fight, but... Right, so that's that cell gone. We've still got like 2 phases to go or something. We definitely made a mistake by losing our early team. I mean, I guess technically... Well, no, I've got no pips now, have I? Because technically I can switch back to... Trunks for 1 turn because he'll have his active skill. But... Obviously, when I use the Dokkan attack, I'll get another pip, but I don't want to use it like straight away. Sorry, in UI Goku will be able to do some decent damage here. But yeah, I think switching back and forth between the teams is probably a better idea, because then you don't get stuck on one team and like... Oh, wow, okay. I'm just double checking, but yeah, he doesn't disable dodge. Oh, level 2 thingy is disable dodge, okay. We definitely should have been switching teams then. That's right, I'm sure the double Vegeta rotation will come in clutch for us here. Because you don't want to get stuck, because when you're stuck with one team, that means the intensity level just keeps getting higher and higher and you can't do anything. Alright, well, we'll use the active skill. And we'll Dokkan attack.
Time to get serious.
It should be GG after this. Not literally after this active skill, but then we put Vegeta in slot 1 and just have him attack. On the active skill turn with 24 key, so This should be GG. You would hope. Yeah, Trunks, the Warrior of Hope on the Twitch side. How's it going? Is it just me, or was this Tanabar worse than the Metal Cooler celebration, except for Gohan's animations? I mean, I think a lot of it was good overall. I think it's kind of one of those weird spots where it's like the Tanabato was probably on the lower end of how good some of these bigger but not filler. They're kind of in the gap between. There's like the big anniversary and worldwide, then there's like the Saiyan Day TDC like kind of level, and then the filler. For a Saiyan Day TDC level celebration, this was probably a little bit on the more disappointing end, whereas the Metal Cooler for a filler celebration was like right at the peak, like one of the best filler celebrations we've ever had. So to be honest, if you think that the Metal Cooler celebration was better than this one, I probably wouldn't argue like a huge amount, really, to be honest. But there you go, we beat Cell, we beat our node mission for the Android/Cell Saga allies. So that takes us on to the last page here with the Gamma fight. So this one, oh okay, so we got quite a few missions on this one. So clear the node with 3 hybrid Saiyans. Then we've got 3 superheroes. I wonder what team we're going to use. Use physical ultimate Gohan. Only super attacks. Then we've got Battle of Wits. And we've got Bond of Master and Disciple. I mean, it seems pretty obvious what team we're going to use here then, I guess, doesn't it? So, if we go for superhero, we need to have Battle of Wits as well. So we're going to have one team be you, and the physical Gohan. And then we can have the other team be you, and this Piccolo, I guess? That Piccolo is probably better on the other team, though. So maybe take you off, put you in there, and put you in there. All right. Let's do this. I'm not going to double check who. I think all the Piccolos should be on Battle of Wits, so that should be all the missions. But let's see how we go. Oh, nice. A turn for Piccolo where he gets to be in slot 3 and not take any attacks is pretty good. Not great key for Beast Gohan, though. It's one of the things I really don't like about Beast Gohan in like certain... Because obviously he's only got 1 leader skill. He's one of those characters that needs to get 18 key to get all of his defense. So in a mode like this, because he's only got 1 leader skill, he's only starting with 3 key and then links. So it's very easy to get a turn like this where he actually can't get 18 key. Because then his stats aren't as high, both offense or defense. So hopefully he should still be okay. Would you rather have the ability to float in the air at a maximum height of 7 feet and only move at 3 miles an hour? Or have the ability to, whenever you want, drop down on all fours and run 60 miles an hour for an hour and a half max? Oh no, wait, for 1 minute and 30 seconds? I mean, I'm trying to think how helpful overall that is. Oh, that's what I meant to look at. So his level 2 is guard will not activate. I don't think that matters too much. Just get an extra stack here for Gohan. And then Gohan should kill him. And then we could switch on the next turn. Yeah, now we've got Gamma 2. Does Gamma 2 do anything particularly egregious? He gets extra key with Key Blast Supers, which you do have. You don't. I mean, do we need to change now? Guard will not activate, but if we use your active skill, it doesn't even matter. Maybe we just switch. Could use the giant form, but I'm not going to use it now. No! God damn it, I misclicked. There's so much key there as well. God damn it. Oh well. Sort of felt like 2022 LIZAs came out a weird spot. What, the cooler worldwide ones? They're so good though. Gamma 2 at the end is getting a bunch of additional normals. Dokkan Original Daima Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I mean, I would be happy with a Dokkan Original Daima Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but... right, so let's go for... switch you guys over. Is it Piccolo's one that is the multiple turns? No, it's one turn. Let's do it anyway. So that buffs Orange Piccolo here a little bit. Doesn't really need... He doesn't really need key. He doesn't need to attack. Everyone else on the rotation can do the work instead. .5. I remember when this Piccolo came out, how like impressive he was on his first turn, dropping like multiple 20 odd mil. I mean, to be fair, it'd be more than that on a double 220 lead anyway. But the superhero team is definitely fun. We need a Go Tanks with Dokkan Original Animation and a Time Chamber Domain where he goes Super Saiyan 3 and breaks out. That'd be pretty cool. Imagine it's like the Domain version of a standby. Like, if we've not seen that yet, right? So like, he uses active skill and it creates the Time Chamber Domain, and then on the turn where the domain ends, he transforms into Super Saiyan 3. Like, that would be super cool. So let's do this. So we've got Giant Piccolo in slot 1. Who can't take damage because he's Giant Boy. Might as well use Gohan's active, and then I'm just going to switch teams again when we are done here. Although his active is kind of pointless, the fact that it has an action break, which we don't need because Orange Piccolo can't take damage in slot 1. But yeah, we haven't seen something like that, right? That would be super cool. Like, if you activate a domain with your active skill, and then when the domain ends, the character transforms. Like, imagine if it was a Goten and Trunks, right? They'd probably just have to be a Goten and Trunks and not a reversible exchange. It'd be like a join forces, right? They're a Goten and Trunks. When you activate their domain, the active skill is Piccolo taking them into the time chamber to teach them how to fuse, and they fuse into Gotenks. So then while the domain is then up for the next like couple of turns, they are Gotenks. And then yeah, when the domain ends, they transform into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and break out of the time chamber thing, and then you're just then Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. That'd be awesome. But yeah, tag UI and Beast is something that people definitely would want to see. Wait, oh, you can't switch when someone is a giant form. That's interesting. Well, that's useful to know for the future, because, yeah, I did not know that. So, yeah, you can't switch if someone is in the giant form. So... Which, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, because for a lot of the... Like, I guess, unless the intensity is completely nerfing everybody else on the rotation, like, you don't really need to switch, because you can't take damage. I haven't actually heard this. This is Lude's active skill, OST. So hopefully we don't get another turn of Piccolo giant form and then I can switch. Oh, and Gohan's dead, so we very much want to be able to switch on the next turn now if we can. Oh god. I mean, the funny thing is, if we can't switch on the next... We can't switch on the turn, but we're invincible. So we can't die, but the intensity level is now at 6. So we can't additional either, so Piccolo can only do one attack. And the funny thing is, we're going to be able to just switch back to the other team and just win on the, like, straight away. But because Piccolo stayed in the giant form for so long, we got stuck in this turn for, like, way longer than we should have had to have been. Alright. Now we can switch. I mean, we don't even technically need to do that, do we? Because Piccolo hasn't even really lost any health, but we're not going to be able to switch back again, so... Just do that, do that. Do that. I didn't even use the Dokkan attack because it's Beast's active skill turn and we can see that they're not supering in slot 1, so Beast is just going to kill them now anyway. But literally I could have just switched back and used the Dokkan attack, but... Come on, get a crit. Okay, fair enough. Right, I killed him with this additional, or at least he should. Hey, there we go. Get the KO screen as well. Alright, so that's the Gammas. Now, hopefully that should have been all of the missions. because we had 3 Piccolos, so we should have had 3 Battle of Wits characters. You watch me have like missed one of them somehow. Yep, I did. Oh, only super attacks. Great. But at least we could use any team we want for that, so we can use one that like links better, I guess. Let's come back to that one. Alright, so Cell Max is the last one. 20 or more rainbow key spheres. Use this particular Piccolo. Uncontrollable power characters. This feels like one that we're not going to be able to do all in one go. Super bosses. Right, the STR Cell Max. And without any characters being KO'd. Okay, yeah, this feels like one that would probably be quite difficult to do all the missions in one go. So we'll probably just break this down, I think. Because if we want to use the super bosses and the STR Cell Max, I think what we should do is if we do a team that is like Team A. Nope. We'll do Cell Max, Golden Freezer and Gogeta, because they're all movie bosses. And then maybe Cooler. And then Team B can be... We still need one more super boss. So Team B can be Rose, because he leads super bosses. Then we need the STR Cell Max so he can be there. And then... like Broly, I guess, maybe? And then I guess the idea will just be to try and like... The idea will just be to try and win in as short a time as possible. But yeah, we'll try and do the category ones first. I'm not going to worry too much about getting like the rainbow orbs here or anything. Alright, he can only use his domain when all allies are movie bosses. Or from turn 5. So that's annoying. Okay, so grab these. Grab these. Grab these. We'll save Frieza's active skill for now. Oh, he has an AoE as well. Great. This guy. There won't be a Cell Max banner, no. There's only the Tanabata banner. And obviously you get the last lot of free tickets from doing this this node. Well, actually, I think you only had to do the first one, right? Node 6. But yeah, Cooler's one of those characters that we mentioned much earlier on, where because his 12 key supers give him a buff for 4 turns, like that's going to stack up quite quickly if he does a lot of supers in the first couple of turns. Yes, he's already at like 2 million defense on the start of this second turn. And what does Cell get for his intensity? So level 2 will be you can't crit. But yeah, with the increase of defense that everybody got. Oh, he can be stunned. I didn't even realise that. Cell Max stunned him on the first turn, I guess. Wow, yeah, so he can be stunned. That's crazy. He can't be attack or defense lowered, and he can't be sealed, but he can be stunned. That's kind of funny. The second phase one can't be stunned, but yeah, you can just stun him. Get wrecked, I guess. Because yeah, we're just going for the super bosses, try and do it without anyone getting killed. We won't worry too much about like rainbow orbs and stuff like that, because we are going to have to do at least 2 runs to get all of the missions done, I think, anyway, so that's fine. Alright, so second phase Cell Max. Now this is where I will just go ahead and use the freezer thing. Unfortunately, now that we can't crit, it makes using Cooler's active skill feel less fun. But I don't really want to switch over to the other team at all. So let's go ahead and do this. The key on this turn is absolutely awful as well. Yeah, we'll Supernova with Cooler, which won't do a huge amount because we can't crit and we've got type disadvantage, but what can you do? Basically got no key for Cell Max as well. Do that. Cell Max is also funny for Frontier because he loses his 100% and 11% attack and defense every 2 turns. So on the first turn and the second turn, like, he would still be okay. Or I guess it's like the second turn he would lose it, and then the third turn he would still only have lost it once. So you get to use him like 3 times with him only having the 1 minus. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so yeah, we can't crit, so we're not doing any damage. That's, well, that's bad. Oh yeah, anything below 7 million does 0 damage to him. So Cooler, unfortunately, is not a good, now that Cooler's been nerfed by not being able to crit. Cooler literally can't do any damage. I mean, Cooler will be super tanky, but yeah, that doesn't really help us here, does it? Well, yeah, that's awkward. Sir Ponzi, how's it going? Push us with Cell Max and Physical Cooler in a single multi. Hey, let's go. Oh, and he has an AoE as well. Okay, well, I think this team is a lost cause, and unfortunately the secondary team that I bought sucks. So the only thing I can do is like switch with the boost and hope that that would be good enough, but I don't think it will somehow. I mean, we can use everyone's active skills, but and Cell Max is obviously very tanky on the active skill turn. There's probably no point using Rosé's active because he's got no... God, is he giving us minus key as well? Why have I got no key? I guess we only get 3 from like the 1 leader skill. Oof. Yeah, we definitely fumbled this a little bit. But it is what it is. Oh god. Just everyone doing no damage. Rosé crit and still did 0. Oh god. Alright, well I think it's probably best to just cut our losses here rather than waste time. So I think what we want to try and do then is use a team that is all movie bosses so that Selmax can use his thing on turn 2. So yeah, he does have a super bosses lead. So if we put you there, and then here's a super boss and a movie boss, just throw you in there. And then I guess we have to take out you, unfortunately. And maybe just put in like Turles instead, because I guess we could use his domain. And try that.
Right, let's do this.
Because now everyone is a movie boss. So now we can use Selmax's domain on turn 1. So we should potentially be able to just one turn this guy. And then when his domains run out, we can just use Turles's as well. Oh man. I was hoping we could get enough key for Turles, but sadly no. Unfortunately, drastically reduces our ability to one turn Selmax. I mean, yeah, I guess he does an AoE anyway, so I suppose it doesn't even really matter which slot anyone's in. 440. You just kill Frieza. How did that go worse than last time? I guess because Cooler is much better than Turles for this first phase. Should I put Metal Cooler in there instead?
Alright, let's do this.
Because then at least he gets key links with Frieza, so he should get the 18 key a lot easier. Because yeah, how much key does he actually need here now? Yeah, so he only needs like one key to even get his super in the first place. You can grab all of those, and then grab all of those. Okay, that's a little bit better. It lowers your damage reduction, yeah, that's why it hits so hard. Yeah, AoEing in slot 1 is incredibly unfair as well. Selmax not getting the stun is unfortunate, as we now know that he can be stunned. Because yeah, Tech Golden Frieza's potentially just going to get killed again at the end of the turn now. Ah. Cooler, you need to do additional supers, not additional normals. Now if only Tech Golden Frieza actually did damage, right? He might actually be able to kill him here, but... I mean, do I just have to use Frieza's active on the first turn so that he doesn't get like gets the extra defense? Because the problem we have with this doing this setup, I guess, maybe we just don't try and do the secondary like mission all in one go with this guy on the team, because he sucks, and it basically makes making the second team harder, because with that team, I can basically never switch to the second team because they're all terrible. Because I could have the other team be the Coolers and Turles. Because they're space... Actually, no, because you're not a space traveling warrior, are you? So I'd have to do you as the leader, because you lead movie bosses. But I need to have... The thing is, then I also don't have 3 super bosses if I do that. No, you only count as a movie boss. I had to do this 3 times. Yeah, having to do it multiple times seems like what we probably have to do. Put them on there and just try and get the 7 orbs, maybe.
All right, let's do this.
Also, I probably shouldn't have these guys as Team 1, to be fair. Okay, because I can get 7 orbs straight away. Yeah, so I think this is what I have to do. So use his active skill to get the domain up, then use Frieza's active skill, because then he has extra defense for when the super happens, because otherwise he just loses too much health. Do this. Yeah, so you're supering in slot 1 again, so the Broly trio will just guarantee dodge because we got the orbs. They're not going to do crazy damage, but it's fine. Plus, what would be really helpful is if Thelmax actually stuns him, because since we can do that. Because this lets Frieza get some build up as well. And at least the Broly trio have big bad bosses. Obviously Golden Frieza doesn't. So Cellmax at least has big bad bosses active here. He didn't stun him, which is annoying. Oh, okay, he did stun him. Wait, is it his 12? I didn't see the thing come up. It is his 18 key that has the stun chance, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, it is the 12 key. That's why. Yeah. So of course he didn't stun him on his 18 key, because it's his 12 key that can stun. Right. So now we know we don't even have to worry about getting orbs with the Broly trio because he's stunned. So chuck them over there for now. Actually no, I guess they can go there. STR orbs give support for attack. So then Cellmax just kills him. Grab same type orbs to charge up the Dokkan gauge. Then when we switch over to the other team, because metal cooler's on rotation with another cooler, it means we have the revive. And because it will be turn 3, we'll be able to use Turlet's domain. The Cell Max's domain will end now. I'm assuming if you switch, do you lose the domain? Or is that another thing? I should have looked at that list. Can you not switch if there's a domain active? I imagine that's probably a thing, right? Right, so we're just going to do a normal group exchange for now. No? Oh, it's from the character's entry turn. So we'd have to have him on the first turn and switch straight away. Which we could have done. That's annoying. Alright, well I guess we just have to do this. Because yeah, with the way Frontier works, we could have had him on. We could have started with this team, switched to the other team straight away, then use Cell Max's domain. Then when we get to here and switch back, because Turles came in on that first turn, that would then count. And so then he would be able to use his domain now. But we didn't do that, so we can't. But yeah, we've got the two pips saved as well, so we can still do another exchange. Because yeah, if we can get technically we don't even really need to worry about the beat it without losing anyone mission, I guess, really, because we can just then use any team we want, like using Realm of Gods or something like that, which will make it a little bit easier. And at least by switching the teams over now, we don't have to worry about, like, you know, no crit for Cooler, because that intensity level is not active yet. Although he still does 0 on his crits at this point. That's great. But the good thing about Cooler's revival is obviously... Actually, no, because isn't his revival different in Frontier? Like, in Frontier, I think it is actually he has to die. Because, yeah, we saw when his Easy A details came out, he does actually have a thing for Frontier, and I think it is that. Yeah, he has to be KO'd. Okay, at least we can get good key here. But now next turn is when the intensity will go up and then we can't crit. So hopefully Cooler can get some crits now while he still can and maybe actually do some damage. But it's not looking great. Good old Cooler. 0 damage. Hey, he did a crit and actually did some damage. Let's go. Even his crit normal additional does damage. Alright, then next turn we can use the domain and we can use the Dokkan attack. Jam or custard filled? Wait, jam or custard filled what is the important question. Alright, so Cooler getting supered, which is fine, because if he dies, he'll just revive. So it still doesn't count as anyone being lost. And then Turles. So yeah, next turn we can Turles Domain, active skill with Metal Cooler, Dokkan attack, probably with Turles, as the crit will be off, which means Cooler, unfortunately, isn't going to be able to do anything next turn. Or we just exchange, but... I don't know, because then we've got the Broly Trio to worry about on the other team, so it's probably better to just use the Domain, I think. It's just annoying, because then it means that Final Form Cooler can't do anything. Now, when you exchange, do you keep all the orbs? Because technically I could get 7 orbs with the Broly Trio here, because I pick up 3 orbs with Cell Max in slot 1. Yeah, so if I do this... Oh, well, they changed the orbs anyway. So if I do that... should I just Dokkan attack with Cell Max, or... Yeah, I think so.
Time to get serious.
How do you feel about a Namek GDC? Yeah, I do think one of the parts of Namek being Namek... one of the parts of GDC being like Namek Goku versus Frieza would be cool. Alright, so he does the Dokkan attack. Broly Trio... I mean, if they get Tech Orbs, that buffs everybody's defense, which is probably better. So we'll do that. Grab those for you. And those for you. So I think it's, yeah, Tech or Int buffs everyone's defense. Broly Trio now gets guaranteed dodge. Obviously, they're not going to do a lot of damage, but they can't die, which is probably the more important part. Yeah, this is going to be tough, because, like, even with the lowering the thing still, he's still got a lot of help. Because, obviously, Golden Frieza's not going to do any damage. Golden Frieza with the dodge. Yeah, so I think now we switch back. Because now we can crit. So now this is where we go ham with all the domains and active skills and stuff. Go. Oh, there we go. We should be able to do a lot of damage on this turn now. With the domain active, everyone can crit. Turles has got his extra damage reduction because he's... Oh, he got stunned. Oh, man. That sucks. Bosses that can stun on Super and Super in slot 1 are very annoying. Oh, come on, Cooler. We just need all crits. All additional Supers with crits. Or additional attacks with crits is also fine. Male Caller's in his post-revive era, so his stats are higher as well. No crit. That's fine. There's a dodge as well, let's go. Dodge from an attack that would have done double-digit damage, it's always funny. It's going to be so low, but not dead. I mean, Cooler could do like 3 additional supers and he still wouldn't be dead. Can he even do 3? Does he get an extra one after he revives? I think he does, right? But he did a normal. And then hidden potential, I think, is what he can do. So he's got 1 bar left. We still got the domain active, which means because Turles heals with orbs collected, Turles should still be perfectly fine to tank in slot 1. Cooler with 6 million defense in Frontier, by the way, so he only has 1 leader skill. Cooler with 6 million defense. Pretty good. So yeah, Turles won't get to attack again, annoyingly, but... Oh no, Turles is going to die. Well, like I said, we'll have to just do that. Don't lose any one mission with a different team, because... Yeah, he's going to super... Oh, damn it. We're so close to doing it as well. That's so annoying. Oh, actually, has it gone back up to 2 as well? Okay, no, we can actually do damage without critting now. That's good. Because of the domain buff as well, I suppose. Oh, good. So his 18 key was able to do damage without the crit. Hopefully Male Cooler can do enough here, because otherwise... I can't believe that. We're so close. And then... let's have to die. No, Cooler, you're supposed to do additional supers, and then not take 200k from a normal. I might be cooked. Wow, I thought they would all change. Oh dear. You won't be able to use your active skill because Frieza's used his already anyway. Yeah, I think we're GG. We got so close, and now I think we're just dead. Bruh. That's so annoying. Oh great, that didn't drop how I wanted it to at all. Yeah, I think we're just dead now. Unless, I mean, Gogeta's not going to have 100% dodge chance, but he's going to have some dodge chance. Okay. Well, we didn't die immediately, so... Is he actually going to kill him? Oh my god. Oh boy. We're lucky he didn't... I didn't do more damage in slot 1. That was incredibly lucky. Alright, so what missions did we actually manage to do? And then we can try and clean up the rest. So we got... Oh, we literally just did the use 3 super bosses, right? At least we don't have to worry about that one now. We've got to get rainbow orbs. We've got to use a particular Piccolo. And we've still got to do uncontrollable power. And that Cell Max. And then don't lose anyone. We'll probably do the Cell Max one last. So... What was the one? Did I have one with the GT Heroes team, or did I already change that? Yeah, I think I changed it for something else. Because, yeah, if we do GT Heroes and we have Pan, so we can get Rainbow Orbs for the Super Saiyan 4s. And just Rainbow Orbs in general. So if we do that, do that, and then you want a Goku, really, don't you? So let's put you, and then have the secondary team be you, you, you.
All right, let's do this.
That's only 3. We'll do that. That's 7 so far. That's 10 so far. Oh, of course, he has an AoE, doesn't he? So Goku maybe not so good for this. Unless he dodges. Which he didn't. Great. So he's dead. Love to see that. Odd chance letting me down again. I mean, on this rotation, it doesn't make any difference because all of the attacks were after the slot 1 character attacked anyway. So... So do that. Do that. Maybe we can at least get the rainbow orbs. Done like no damage though. And we've now got a team that we basically can't like switch back to because one of them's dead. I can keep him stun locked though, which is funny. Yeah. Super Saiyan 3 Goku just straight away went off and disappeared. Hey Christopher, how's it going? Oh yeah, I really need to like... Let me actually... I should have just done this before, but let me get my post-it note here. So let me put Twitch, Beans emote. Right, so I have put Twitch Beans emote on a post-it note, which I'm now going to stick on my thing here, so I will see it on my desk constantly until I actually remember to do it. Did Pan stun him again? Yep, good. I mean, at least with this, it doesn't really matter. Well, actually, I say that. I was going to say it doesn't matter how high the intensity gets, except attacks will be disabled, so we can't have that. Additional attacks, because then it's just going to take forever. So we'll switch over to these guys. While he's still stunned, so we need to make sure you're getting stacks. So we'll do that. We also need to make sure these guys get stacks, so we'll do that. Because yeah, all we're trying to do with this one is get the Rainbow Orbs mission. And ideally we wanted to get the No One Is Lost mission as well, but apparently Super Saiyan 3 Goku just decided not to dodge immediately on turn 1 and get killed by the AoE Super, so... which wasn't great. Imagine a turn where additionals are disabled and stuff, but for like these guys who just need to be stacking as much as possible every turn. Alright, I think this will be GG then, right? Because I think Gogeta will kill him. Which is possibly not good, because I don't know if we necessarily want to go on to the next phase straight away. Because Gogeta hasn't been hit, which means he won't have the Dragon Fist available. I mean, do we just do this? And hopefully by the next turn, the standby for the GT duo is available. Using Garlic Jr. so much in this frontier, insane. That's because of his revival thing. They didn't counter the super? Oh, come on. It's one of those like festival moments all over again when you get to the Dimer stage and you're fused into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and he doesn't counter the super and you lose the run. Because yeah, if we got as long as we got their standby available next turn, standby with them so everyone gets a massive attack buff, Dragon Fist with AGL Gogeta, Dokkan attack with AGL Gogeta, win? Question mark? Except these guys are in the same position as Cooler now, where because we can't crit, they're not doing any damage. Actually, no, they can crit. It's only intensity level 1. What are you guys doing? Get some crits, you nerds. Yeah, there you go. No, still no thingy available. Okay. Alright, well in that case, I guess we just have to... Do I save... I want to save the Dragon Fist for the turn where we can use the Vegeta buff. So... And we've definitely gotten way more than 20 Rainbow Orbs. We just need to actually be able to win this run. That's the that's going to be the difficult part. And you know, it'd be nice if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta could actually counter a super attack. Instead of not countering the super attack. Or, you know, we just action break the super attack, I guess. But I've forgotten, is the GT Duo, is there requirement for the standby? Do they have to get hit? Because obviously they're doing a whole lot of not getting hit. Yeah, they have to get hit 4 times. It doesn't matter how many attacks they do. But hopefully with another AoE in the bag. Because now they're at the point where, because we can't crit, this is the turn where we can't crit, so they're just not doing any damage. You know, Delta Ryan, how's it going? They still can't do it. Alright, come on Gogeta, we're counting on you. Counter the super this time. It's before you attack, so you got no excuse. There we go. Yeah, it's get hit. For some reason I thought theirs was like attacks. But it isn't. That's the Do I still draw? I have never drawn. I'm terrible at drawing. Oh yeah, no, that Super Saiyan God Trunks thing that I made, that was just, I just recolored an existing picture of Trunks. Okay, actually, I think the Twitch thing is not as complicated as I thought it was. It does actually have an auto resize option now, because I just realised a bunch of my other Twitch emotes, I don't have 3 different versions of them. The thing is, it has to be a PNG. So if I open up the Beans one and then just save it as a PNG, I think I can just add it. Alright, there you go. You might have to refresh, but it should be there now. Oh my god, they still... How are they... We've had all these AoEs and stuff. How have they not been hit 4 times? They have been hit 4 times. Attack 4 or more times. And there's the... Oh, number of times guard is activated. So, because, yeah, guard still counts as being activated when they dodged an attack. Bruh. You kidding me? These guys are just absolutely trolling me. Actually, what is even intensity 4? Can I even do... Are they even going to be able to do anything at this point? We are being tested day. Yeah, these last couple of Frontier missions have been very annoying. It's because, I mean, if Super Saiyan 3 Goku hadn't decided to just instantly die on the first turn, this would have gone a lot better. I probably should have just cut my losses and quit this attempt like 5 minutes ago, at least. But I'm going to have to edit. This video is going to require a lot of editing for all the attempts that we messed up that I've just cut out. Yeah, because now that they're at intensity 5, we can't do additionals. We can't crit. But we can now, at least. Oh, and he's going to AoE in slot 1. So if we switch over to... If we switch over to the thing, they're just going to die. Because they're going to die to the AoE. Why on this turn did the AoE have to be in slot 1? Oh, well, I think we just do it. We can't do anything else now, so... Do this. Active skill with Gogeta. Oh, now we can active skill with this Gogeta. Let's go. Because he's dropped to low enough HP. Okay, we might actually still pull this back. I mean, all we'll have done is the Rainbow Orbs mission, but that's fine. AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Dokkan attack. And then, of course, they at the end die to the AoE, do the Spirit Bomb, which then can't crit because we can't crit. But I mean, they have stacked quite a bit, so the Spirit Bomb, even without a crit, like, it might still do okay damage, I don't know. Gogeta can't get any Rainbow Orbs, though, so his defense is not going to be super good. But yeah, Vegeta just dies to this, I'm pretty sure. Unless he dodges. Shit! 1.3 million, okay. Oh, and the revive. Oh, so the revive, yeah, doesn't happen until the end of the turn. Interesting. Actually, that worked out really well that I put him in slot 1 then, because it means physical Gogeta is going to be the one that takes the super, which he could then counter, and then the Spirit Bomb kills him. Whew. There you go. That was quite a that was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? All for the sake of doing the one mission. There you go. Now we don't have to worry about Rainbow Orbs. So we need to do a run where nobody dies. We need to do a run with this Cell Max on the team, and we need to do a run with 3 uncontrollable power characters. So yeah, Christopher, I don't know if you stepped away from the chat or anything, but have you seen the beans emote? It's right there. Right, so did it with no crits or additionals. Okay, so HL Gojira, Pan, and Super Sentinel Gojira on 1 rotation. Did all my missions on the other team. Damn. Right, so what's the best way for me to do this for the Cell Max one? Because Uncontrollable Power is not a great team. Although, I guess there are some, to be fair, there are some superclass characters on there. And Martian Vegeta's on there. So we could do Majin Vegeta, the Goku, because he's Pure Saiyan's Majin. Is he just going to instantly die in slot 1 though again? That's the thing. Or is he going to decide to actually dodge this time? Because I could do this. I could put a unit whose name includes Trunks on the other team, so that then technically Majin Vegeta should... Will Majin Vegeta not get his... Will Majin Vegeta get his intro if there's a Trunks on Team B, or does that not work? I actually don't know that, because we could do Team B as like our crossover team. Because we could just do Vegeta, the Xeno Trunks, and then Super Saiyan Xeno Trunks. I actually don't know if that works like that. Oh, we've got too many superclass units on the team though, don't we? That's the problem. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Well, I guess we'll tell by how much damage Majin Vegeta takes. Okay, so I'm assuming he did get his intro then. Because he took double-digit damage. So that must work like that then, I guess. And then I just want to... I guess ideally I want to keep like switching between the two teams. Because I don't want it to even... To be honest, I don't even want it to get to... I don't want it to get to the even intensity level 2 where we can't crit. Because the turns count when they're off rotation as well. So if we can just go back to this at some point and instantly then transform into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that'd be pretty good. Because obviously Majin Vegeta's count as Power Beyond Super Saiyan, so they get extra damage reduction from Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well. So I could stay as them for this, like, one turn as well, I guess. Or do I just want to switch now? Ideally, I do want to be able to heal. Although I don't know how well the other team would manage with an AoE super, to be fair. So let's do this. Well, I don't know if physical Emoji is going to be great at taking another AoE as well, to be honest. Yeah, no, he's not. Bruh. I hate this fight. AoE super boss on turn 1. Pretty annoying. What type of super does he do, actually? Is a key blast super, okay. Yeah, AGL Cellmax was very good against this when we did the other part, but... Jeez, really? Oh, right, yeah, because someone died. I was going to say, so he's taking attacks before he got hit. Before he got to super. I mean, I feel like I have to do this one just so they can heal a little bit. And that gives everyone extra defense. Go, Vegeta. Destroy him. Let's go. Okay. Can we already transform? He's only been on... Yeah, we can. Okay. I think it definitely benefits you to attack first. Actually, do you action... You can action break, can't you? Yeah, there are 3 or more crossover allies on the team. So yeah, if we attack in slot 1, then Cellmax can't actually do his AoE. So we'll do that. In fact, we might as well put you there. Do that. In fact, you are only on your 2nd turn, so you still have your damage reduction anyway, so we don't need to transform him straight away. And then we'll switch on the next turn, I think. Nice. So yeah, no AoE. Xeno Trunks coming in clutch. And those 2 supers, of course, have multi-turn support as well. Nice. Xeno Trunks dodging the super as well. Let's go. Crossover team coming in clutch. You love to see it. Yeah, the having to use Cellmax mission is probably the one that feels the worst because you have to bring a unit on your team that sucks. Alright, so now he's AoEing there, so we can't really do anything. We also can't crit, so I think we just switch. Probably die, but then it's fine because we go back to the other team. This is a really bad rotation. So Giant Form with Goku. Put Goku slot 1. Grab the in orb to Vegeta. We'll use the Dokkan attack once we switch back. We'll use it with Supervillain Vegeta. Nice. Masha Vegeta dodged the AoE, so now he gets the super before he gets attacked. So that's fine. He'll be fine. Giant 8 Goku doing 0 damage. Let's go. At least Majin Vegeta is actually doing some damage. Okay. Grandpa animation. Did all the missions in one go so I could get him off the team. Yeah, that seems fair. It's because the fight's so long. I don't want to do a team setup where one of the teams sucks. Because then if you do have to switch to them, like if something goes wrong, then it's just an instant L. So I don't know whether it's even is it even worth playing out a turn with this rotation, because this team is going to die. Although both of them get to attack before the AoE, so maybe it is actually worth it, because at least we do a little bit of extra damage. Although the intensity's at 2, so they can't. None of them could crit. Right, will Martian Vegeta tank this with the extra damage reduction from Goku? Hell yeah, he will. Double digits. Yeah, Raudo, how's it going? XTR Cell Max wasn't that bad with the tech androids. Oh, that's a good shout, because yeah, you can just use their Ghost Usher. I just realised I've used up all my things, haven't I? So I actually can't switch back unless these guys just die, which, let's be honest, I don't really care. Nice. Active skill with Martian Vegeta for 0 damage. Let's go. At this point, we just want to die and switch over to the other team, but we might as well do a little bit of extra damage while we can. After the 2 turns, I swapped to Martian Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Pan and Gogeta, and they finished it. Stacked in phase 1, then popped AGL Cell Max domain. Yeah, that's why I like Frontier, because it is interesting. It's like different to the normal thing. You have to try out like different strategies with the units. And like things that you're used to, like, you know, we've already made a couple of mistakes, but it's like things like you're used to for like when you can use the active skills and stuff like that. Different, because it's the way the turns thing works is different. I mean, we're still alive as well, which is kind of crazy. Like, I don't want to waste the Dokkan attack to then get the pip to change teams. So I'm just going to keep this team. We're just going to keep going with this team until they die. And then we can finally switch back to the other rotation. Transform with Ultra Super Villain Vegeta. Then Dokkan attack with him. Okay. Finally. Now the intensity resets for each team, so because this team has been off rotation, their thing has now reset. So now we transform with Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta. Then we use Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta's active skill, or domain even. Domain. I will say the right word eventually. We use Ultra Super Villain Vegeta's Dokkan attack, because it's the active skill turn, so he's got a big buff on this turn, and he can crit. I mean, we need to go all out as well. Are you actually serious? I just misclicked and put Trunks in slot 1. Bruh. Are you serious? Yeah, after all this, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this whole fight just to, like, lose in the final turn because I accidentally misclicked the orbs. No thanks.
Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. All right, let's get this started.
It's probably my ADHD, but I do that thing where I like tap the screen repeatedly as if it makes the game go faster, which it doesn't. So, oh, I see. Great. I realised that. I see. Oh my god. I mean, Trunks could dodge, but like Trunks gets no boosts, no bonuses for being in slot 1. So he's going to do no damage. Great. I mean, I guess technically he can die and it's not the end of the world, but I would obviously rather he didn't. Oh, and he gets supered as well. Great. Yeah, so I messed it up. Amazing. That's really annoying. I mean, Vegeta's still good in slot 1, so like we might still be able to win, but if we lose now because I did that, I'm going to be so mad. Does the Trunks even count as... Well, there's still 3 crossover allies on the team, even if one of them's dead, right? Apparently not, because he didn't action break. So if the other crossover ally in Frontier is dead, that doesn't count as him having crossover allies on the rotation, apparently. Cool. So now we can't crit, which means Ultra Super Villain... Well, he's now just Super Saiyan God Vegeta. That means that Vegeta actually can't do that much damage now, because he can't crit. And he just dies to a Super. Oh my god. I have actually lost because I did that. That was going to be perfect, because Vegeta slot 1, then I was going to put Super Saiyan Xenotrunks slot 2, and then in Xenotrunks in slot 3, if you pick up the certain orbs, he gives everyone an attack boost, so we probably would have just killed him that turn, because we would have been able to crit as well with the Vegeta. Xenotrunks wouldn't have died.
All right, let's do this.
Bruh. Because, yeah, like, it's always annoying when you get bad RNG and you die because, like, oh, you know, I did everything right, but my dodge character didn't dodge or anything. But something like that is more annoying, where literally I misclicked on the screen, and so because of that one click, I lost the entire thing and have to redo it all now. I think it might actually be easier on these early turns to just use Goku then, because Goku gets the extra dodge in slot 1. And I'm guessing probably links better with that Goku. Yeah. Although that actually doesn't give him that much anyway. It's still a shaky first turn because of the AoE, so... But yes, that is incredibly frustrating. I lost because I literally mistapped on the screen one time. Kind of annoying. Right, Super Saiyan 3 Goku got the dodge. Master Vegeta takes double-digit damage, or close to. So that's good. I mean, we got to the point where we basically were going to do it, so I have no doubt that we can now do it again, but man, that's annoying. Because I want to finish all the missions, and then that will be the end of the stream, so making that stupid mistake, like, and setting myself back like that is quite annoying. Alright. Okay, it's not bad damage for the first turn as well, to be fair. Okay. I mean, do I just do the same thing again? I should probably save the active skill for this Majin Vegeta, right? Or this Goku. Because, yeah, using him as Majin Vegeta is probably not... There's not much point in doing that. Oh, really? Yeah, we've kind of got one of those sort of weird setups where neither Goku or Majin Vegeta are like at their peak because of the way the team is built, but like, obviously it still works, but found some fun use for tech UI. Goku and Frontier, since turns progress even when you're on the other team, so I just had to have him show up once. Yeah, show up once, hide for 5 turns, come back, use the domain, yeah. Yeah, shenanigans like that are pretty funny for Frontier. Goku dodge? Yeah, let's go. Alright, so I mean, the first team can kind of handle this first bit relatively easily. Then I think we probably want to... Do we want to switch over for one turn here? Probably. So switch over. Get maximum key for you. Get the defense buff for everybody with you. Then you can just grab that. Obviously, we still very much need Xenotrunks to dodge the super, though. That's the thing. Wait, did Xenotrunks? Oh, he's on 1%. Okay, so he's just going to die to the normal. Unless he dodges, I guess. Oof. Yeah, that's not ideal. I mean, Xenotrunks can dodge, but... I've been finding the Birdcoo, Tech Beast, Physical Beast, that's a good trio in Frontier, yeah? Nice. Trunks needed to dodge that or it was like game over for him, which would have been really bad. Right, so Xeno Trunks is just going to die to the AoE unless I do the... I'm going to have to do the switch out and heal everyone, which means we now have to stay as this team until we're able to get the Dokkan attack, and then we can switch back and use the thing. Maybe I should have just used Goku's active skill, actually. Nice. Because people forget, like, that Goku part of the Majin Vegeta card, like, in slot 1, he basically has the same dodge that Blue Goku has. Like, before he attacks in slot 1, he has 80% chance to dodge. So, considering on certain team builds you rely on Blue Goku to dodge in slot 1, like, you can use this Goku in the same way. Zero damage, let's go. Because yeah, next turn we should be able to giant form with Goku, so that helps out quite a bit as well. Majin Vegeta's still kind of holding his own here, which is great. Okay, so then we do this. Goku goes in slot 1. Active skill with Goku. Then we can get all the physical orbs for Goku, all the in orbs for Majin Vegeta. Great 8 Goku literally can't get hit and can't take damage and is taking literally all the attacks. Apart from the fact that Cell Max doesn't AoE, obviously. But outside of that, the unit that literally can't take damage is taking all the attacks on the turn. So that's pretty good. We can't crit though because it is intensity 2, but and we can't switch back until we get the Dokkan attack or this team dies. But yeah, giant mode is very fun for this game mode because yeah, it's just one character gets it, but then can just like chill in slot 1 or wherever the most attacks are and just be invincible, which is kind of funny. Grandpa. Yeah, Goku's animations are very cool. They're all very cool. I like Majin Vegeta's one still as well. Okay, so we've almost got the Dokkan attack. Is there even any point using Majin Vegeta's active skill? Like, he can't crit, so it's probably not going to do any damage. Alright, so if I use the Dokkan attack this turn, it means at least I can then switch next time. If they don't all die. Which I guess that maybe I should have just let them all die and then don't be able to Dokkan attack with Vegeta. That's probably better, actually. I should have done that. I should have just stayed as this team until they die. And then in the next set, transform Vegeta and be able to Dokkan attack with him. Because that wasn't a lot of damage, but... it'll have to do. Nice! Super Saiyan 4 Goku dodged the AoE as well. I think he probably would have been fine from just an AoE normal, but I'll take him taking 0 damage. I think what I'll do here as well is I probably will switch even if the team survives, because then at least we do have them as a backup in case the crossover team does get clapped. But yeah, Vegeta should carry once we switch, as long as I don't accidentally mistap the screen again. Yo, Keki G's on the Twitch side, how's it going? How much did Vegeta live this? Yeah, double digit damage, baby. I think, yeah, Goku's 18 key isn't really that great. Like, the animation quality is not bad or anything, but just the actual thing he does is not that crazy. Yeah, the 12 key's cool. Oh yeah, remember that Super Saiyan 4 Goku's 18 key gives multi-turn support as well. I don't know how that works in terms of, like, if you super with him and then switch on the next turn. Like, does the other team still get that support or no? I don't know how that works. Goku just doing 0 damage multiple times. Let's go. Right, switch. Or as Ginyu would say, change now. I mean, Xenotrunks could still be in a bad spot, because his health is not particularly high. Right, so change over with you. He can't Dokkan attack. He also, unfortunately, God Vegeta changed all of the int orbs to rainbow, so there's no same type orbs to pick up for Xenotrunks, which is a bit awkward. At least we did the switch out with the heal before, so he does actually have HP. Oh, but he stuns, which means... oh no, he doesn't stun, okay. Oh, because it's a crossover rotation. So Vegeta's immune to status effects. Let's go. He didn't get the crit though, which is annoying. It should, yeah, because his 18 key super is all allies get extra attack and defense, isn't it, for Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Check. Yeah, his 18 key super is raises allies' attack and defense by 44% for 2 turns. Yeah, W crossover team, let's go. Alright, let's get the int orbs for Trunks. It doesn't give him the buff that I would want, but it gives him some extra health, which is probably a good idea. And then heal with you. Vegeta can still get crits. Oh, there's a lot of damage. Nice, Vegeta dodges the super. 110k from a normal seems a bit high, but... And we're only at intensity 1, so we can still crit. And we kept our other team alive. So whilst we can't switch back, because we don't have any, like, exchange pips, if this team does die, we do still have the other team. Oh, it's going to be close. Go, Xeno Trunks. Ah, additional normal. Come on, bruh. But yeah, AGL Xeno Trunks should still have the action break because the whole rotation is alive. So Xeno Trunks gets the... Actually, Xeno Trunks might kill him. He can super 3 times. Oh, but no! Come on, bro. Additional normal. Yeah, we might actually be dead now. Because Vegeta do be taking quite a bit of damage on these in this slot now. That at least gives everybody some extra defense. I can't believe he's this close to being dead, and now we have... Nice. Dodge. Oh no. He didn't dodge! This is bad. Okay, we got to attack, but we can't crit. I think does Ultra Super Villain Vegeta have disables guard? Yeah, so he does extra damage to AGL characters anyway. Oh, God, that was more annoying than it needed to be. Slowly but surely getting these missions done one at a time. Okay, so now we've just got to use Piccolo. We've got to use Salmax, and we've got to win without anyone dying. So we could do 2 of them at the same time if we do... like a superhero team. I mean, we've got this team again, but I don't really want to use you, because you'll die. Yeah, we could just put Birdcoo on this team. I don't know why I didn't just do Super Tech LOs. Where's Birdcoo? There we go. And yeah, then we switch those 2 around, because... then Gohan will be the slot 1 on that team. Alright, let's do this. That was anxiety in a nutshell. I know, dude, that was crazy. I mean, this recording, I should probably pause it and start a new one, because this recording is 2 hours and 20 minutes. Like, the editing for this that I'm going to have to do after the stream is going to take me ages. Alright, so stop that, because I don't want the one clip to be super long. I should have probably done that a bit earlier and started breaking it up, but... Okay. Well, we don't get a lot of key for Goku here. It kind of sucks. It's more important that Beast gets 18 key, so he gets his extra thing. Yeah, Xeno Trunks additional normal. If that had just been a super, it would have been over right there, but... Fortunately, we still did it anyway. Go on with the negation, love to see that. And at least he didn't super in slot 2, so that means Beast is going to be able to get a counter here as well. The actual fights themselves are too easy for us getting to use anyone. Missions, yeah, because if you can just use anyone and you don't have to worry about the missions. A lot of endgame events are kind of like that, though. It's like, if you can use any team you want, they're not too hard. But it's the missions is what makes it difficult. Which is fun, as long as they're not too difficult. It's always the where the balance has to come in. Birdcoo can actually get his 18Q Supra and get a defense raise. The only mission in New Frontier I haven't done is the Path to Power Kid Goku fight, since I legitimately don't have them. Yeah, missions have to use a specific character. It's a bit annoying. But I suppose those missions I think only give you the stickers for that character, so it's not the end of the world, fortunately. Oh, he got stunned by Gohan. I forgot about that. The fact that you can stun is kind of funny in this first fight. So Gohan stuns again. But now that we're in Intensity 2 and we can't crit, switch over, because he's stunned anyway. Does mean Gohan doesn't get to get hit for his passive. No one gets to get hit for their passives to go off, which is kind of annoying, but there is also basically no key. Okay. Yeah, exactly. The whole completionist thing. I get that, wanting to have all the missions done. Because, yeah, Gohan didn't get attacked, so he's not going to have particularly high attack power, which is annoying. It's funny that these guys, like a lot of these newer TURs, like they all have the attack skip thing. It's kind of funny. Gohan just getting a bunch of stacks. Oh nice, so Max didn't super in slot 2, so now you should kill him? Yeah, perfect. Okay. So where is the AoE? Oh, the AoE's in the middle, that's good. Oh, right at the end, sorry. So what I could do is... There's Intensity 2 though, so we should switch. Because we can't crit with this team. So we know the super is at the end, so we could just use you in slot 1, do this, because then Goku will be able to get the revive. So we'll active with Beast. Well, do we want to put Beast at the end so he gets more crits? That's the thing. Or gets more counters, I should say. Because he will be able to tank the super. Actually, no, we don't know where the super is, do we? That's the thing. It's the AoEs at the end of the turn. Birdcoo might just die and revive, which would be kind of annoying. Because I don't want him to die, like, just yet. Yeah, maybe I should just do this. It means only one counter for Beast, but it also means we don't risk Goku just instantly dying in slot 1 and not getting to do anything with anybody else. Of course he didn't super in slot 1. Because that's the thing, is only Birdcoo can revive. It's another thing like in the Frontier. So if he supers Physical Gohan and Physical Gohan dies, then obviously Physical Gohan dies. He doesn't get the Birdcoo revive to go off. Nice. Gohan with quite a few attacks, and then of course he gets supered. Yeah, of course the super was in slot 2, so I think he dies to this. Oh, actually no. Okay, fair enough. I very much underestimated him. That's like no damage. Oh yeah, true. Beast active, he'd survive KOs anyway. I forget about that. So Birdcoo actually can't even revive, can he? Because he can't die. He also can't do any damage, apparently. Oh, the AoE gets countered as well, though. That's good. And then Goku tanked the attacks for double-digit damage anyway. Okay, no, he didn't. Okay, so... Of course, the AoE is the second attack of the turn. Right, so we do this. I'm going to Dokkan attack with Beast.
Time to get serious.
Because we're going to switch after this anyway, because he'll be Intense C2. Okay. So we get rid of the first attack, which could have been a super, hopefully. Then we get the AoE, which obviously Beast gets a counter. Oh, Birdcoo dodging the super, let's go. We do love to see that. Because whilst he can revive, it's still good to just not use it, so... Yeah, Birdcoo without most of his damage reduction has been doing pretty good so far, to be fair. Right, so Beast gets his attacks off, and then Beast is going to get 2 counters. And then on the next turn, we can switch to the other team, use the Piccolo Giant form so he can't die. We've got a lot of active skills that are giving support on the next turn as well. So I think we are looking pretty good here now. In fact, Physical Gohan, if he gets a lot of additionals, might even kill him. Otherwise, he's going to do a lot of damage. So, and then next turn, to be fair, the active skills, we have a couple that do different support options for the AGL Gohan and Gamma 1 and the STR Gamma 2 and Piccolo. But they also both have active skills that do damage. So I'm pretty sure we just get onto on the next turn, we switch back to the other team, use their active skills that do damage, and then we just win. So... So switch back to the other team. Is yours the one that does damage? No. So Piccolo's is the one that does damage. So we'll do that. And then he's dead. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Alright, that leaves us one left. Which is just to use STR Cell Max, which, ugh. But, it doesn't matter if someone dies, because we did the node without anyone dying, we did the node with Piccolo, so now we just have to use STR Cell Max, even though he is terrible. So, trying to think what the best way to do this is, because I mean, this team absolutely like dominated. We barely had to use the other team at all. So what if we make the other team sell max for the domain, sell max, and then can it, so did someone say everyone with a revive can revive in survival? Because that might be kind of useful. But yeah, now we just play hide STR cell max.
Let's do this.
It's annoying that the key is like always so bad on turn 1 that we can't get the 18 key for both Beast and Bird Coup. Yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Obviously gone on a bit longer than usual because I really wanted to get all of the missions done in this thing. I did not realise it was going to take this long to do them all. Especially because this stage is... some of the missions are definitely quite tough. You could definitely have much better runs. Like better luck, better RNG, and get a lot of the missions done in one go. Because we have had to get a lot of the missions done for this stage, like one at a time. Which isn't ideal, but... Nice, Goku got a good few attacks off at least. And the thing is, by Beast getting his attacks off and getting a counter or two, he has a lot of extra key for the next turn as well. Yeah, it's very good damage for turn 1. And that's the thing, we don't have to worry about a character dying. So if I switch to the other team to lower the intensity for this team, and STR Cell Max dies, it doesn't really matter. Gohan stunned. That's so useful as well, the fact that this cell can be stunned. Like, it does, I guess it is sort of counterintuitive for the fact that it then means Beast can't get any counters, but I suppose that doesn't matter too much. Cell Max can use his... Yeah, that's true, yeah. Plus, we could, I mean, it means we can't switch straight away on the next turn, but we could use the AGL Cell Max domain as well to try and do as much damage as possible in that one turn. Because, yeah, Gohan should kill him here now as well. But, yeah, the problem is if I use AGL Cell Max's domain, I can't then immediately switch out of that team on the next turn. But it's fine. If Cell Max dies, on turn 1 he cannot die, the STR one, because we'll use the thing. But okay, and he'll get to attack before the AoE in the middle as well. So we'll do that. Oh no, because if I do that, then you don't get any links. I kind of want to do that. Also, he actually can't even use it anyway. Yeah, true, we don't have 3 artificial life forms or 3 super bosses. And you can't use yours either. Oh well. Not a great rotation for this setup then, I guess. But like I said, even if they all die, it doesn't really matter. Because we're only doing this rotation to reset the intensity for the previous team. So, and at least Garlic Jr. can revive. Yeah, he needs super bosses or artificial life forms, and then AGL Cell Max needs movie bosses. So none of them can actually use their active. Neither of the Cell Maxes can actually use their active skills. I like the fact that he stunned my Cell Max after he attacked, so it doesn't matter. 0 damage, let's go. Dodge, let's go. Hey, STR Cell Max didn't actually take that much damage from that AoE, to be fair. I have a feeling that he is probably going to die. Even with the crits, he's doing 0 damage. Let's go. I mean, he got a bunch of attacks off, bless him. Man, he didn't die, so... I guess we might as well keep this rotation for another turn then, since we can. And now we have the Dokkan attack, so when we switch back to the other rotation, we can use the Dokkan attack straight away. Might as well take advantage of the fact that AGL Cell Max can at least do some damage here. But... it's not an insane amount, but he also got the extra additional as well, so we'll take that. I'm liking the fact that STR Cell Max actually tanked the AoE both times. I just assumed he would get clapped immediately. So I'm not complaining. Garlic Jr. did no damage though. Garlic Jr. and STR, like, it's AGL Cell's the only unit on this rotation that can actually do any damage to him. It's kind of funny. Yeah, the whole team, it counts both sides of the team, yeah. So Cell Max, AGL Cell Max can only use his active and his domain if all 6 characters are movie bosses, which is kind of funny. But like, his team is good for these fights, because his team will always be good for shorter fights, but... oh, he can use it now, funnily enough, but realistically, as we can't crit, there's no reason to not switch out, so let's go back. So, active skill with Beast. Dokkan attack with Beast.
Time to get serious.
Nice. Well, you survive KO attacks anyway, so you'll survive the one even if you were to get caught here. Don't want Beast to be in slot 2 because he's gonna get hit by the AoE as it is anyway, so that's an extra counter. So kind of just want to do that. Which is obviously very similar to what we did before. That is true, actually. Yeah, his domain would also buff the boss Cell Max, so that would be kind of crazy. Oh, he gets stunned, though, doesn't he? Oof, that sucks. Does he still counter if he's stunned? I'm assuming not. I actually don't remember if I've ever seen that interaction before. Like a stunned character that can counter getting hit. I actually don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see when he does the AoE. No, okay. Makes sense, but yeah, I didn't know that. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I've ever seen that interaction come up before. Oh, perfect. Right, so do this. Get 18 key with Birdcoo. Grab those for you. Because now Beast will get hit by the AoE and 2 attacks in his slot as well. But yeah, there's no attacks before Birdcoo attacks. So he gets to get an extra stack off here, which means he's much more likely to survive if he gets supered. And it doesn't matter, he's not going to get stunned either. So yeah, we should win now. Nice. That would have actually killed him. Well, he would have got the revive, so it doesn't matter. We know Gohan's not going to get supered because we know the only attack in the middle is the AoE. That's why I put Beast at the end. So Gohan gets to do some damage. Then the AoE happens. Oh no, Gohan's going to do another additional normal, but with a crit, so at least he actually did some damage. Then Salmax does the additional normal. Oh, sorry, the AoE. That did a lot of damage to physical Gohan, damn. Get the counter. Double digits to Birdcoo. And then Gohan might just kill him now, either with the supers or with the counters. Oh yeah, I think his additional just kills him, right? 17 mil. Is that going to be enough? Oh, not quite. Come on, crit counter. Finish him off with a crit counter. Okay, well, it wasn't a crit, but he did finish him off with a counter. Let's go! There we go. Nice. Progress 90... Oh. There's still a mission on this, isn't there? Using only super... Oh, God. Using only super attacks. I forgot that was... Actually, well, then we can use any team we want. So if we use, like... Well, I like the 2 best teams in the game. I mean, apart from these guys, obviously, that we just used being super good. Like, that team combo is crazy. And then just use, like... Realm of Gods. I forgot we moved on to the next node without doing that mission. Because we need to... This is the last one to 100% it. Or should we use Tech UI? And then... Int UI. And then we just won't use him until, like, the domain, basically. No, I don't like Tech UI. Because yeah, we just want to use a team of characters that link super well. Because it's like, it doesn't count if you don't get... If you get additional normals, it doesn't matter. It's you just have to make sure everyone actually has enough ki to attack when you're picking up their orbs and stuff. So... That means that Goku is fine. That means that Beast is fine. And Gohan always starts off with ki anyway. This one shouldn't be too bad, because this stage was quite easy. But... I'm not sure what happened before where we didn't get the one where you didn't super with everyone. I'm not sure what happened, but this shouldn't be too difficult. Like, Gamma 1 doesn't have a lot of HP either. We don't have to worry about somebody dying. So we've already done all of the other missions. It's literally just beat these guys with everyone being able to super, which should be pretty easy to do. We won't even need to change teams for a while. Nice, crit counter, let's go. I mean, if this Gohan does enough crits, he literally might just kill him. Like, we might just one turn this fight. I have a lot of editing to do, that is very true. Pray for future Ningen. Alright, there you go. Just one turn Gamma 1. Yeah, because I can always edit this one in so that this is after the one where we did this stage for the first time, because that would probably make the most sense. I do really want him to get an 18 key, but I can't do that if he's in slot 1. Come on. How do I get the most key for Gohan as well? Probably if I do this. Oh, no, those didn't drop down how I wanted them to at all. I mean, he can still super, it's just not his 18 key super. It's like a water boy. I'm going to power bomb someone through a table. Yeah, the super attack skip thing is actually very useful. Like I said before, when it got revealed as being a thing, that I probably wouldn't ever use it, but I guess I mean more so for like when I am just playing it for fun. When I'm doing videos and stuff, especially ones that will end up being longer videos, having the super attack animation skip thing probably is very good. I did this stage like 4 times because it took me forever to realise it was in Piccolo making me fail the mission. I really do not like that banner unit, Piccolo. I've only got him at 55%, but I feel like he throws for me like every time I try and use him. And him just being there to give loads of support to Beast, I feel like it just doesn't matter because Beast is so good. Right, so we can't guard, but I mean everyone on this rotation is AGL, is tech versus an AGL boss, so that doesn't matter. And then I guess we probably should just switch. We should hopefully kill him this turn, and then we just switch. Then it'll be the Realm of God's team first turn, so UI Goku will have guaranteed dodge. UI Goku will transform, because I'm pretty sure his is from the start of battle and not him being on a certain number of turns. Although I would have to double check that because I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, from the start of battle. So he'll just transform. So straight away on the last phase, if we switch into the Realm of God's team, 2 of our units on the team have guaranteed dodge. So I think we're probably going to be looking pretty good. Obviously, when we did this node the first time, one of the missions was to use specific like characters, so we weren't using any team we wanted to. So. I mean, I could just go for the full 3-point switch and just like everyone does more damage as well. Why not? Because I feel like we're not going to have to do much after this, so... Oh, to be fair, I could do this. Yours isn't from the start of battle, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Well, this is going to be a fun turn, because everybody has the 3 pip exchange boost for this turn. So we're going to active skill with STR Vegeta in slot 3. So he gets a guaranteed crit. Then we're going to active skill with physical blue evolution Vegeta. So bear in mind, this means even if they do survive this turn, physical UI Goku still has guaranteed dodge because we haven't used him yet. So active skill with you. Then we do this. So remember, Int UI Goku literally can't be touched in slot 1 because he's just transformed on this turn, so he has 100% chance to dodge. Everybody has the boost from the 3 pip exchange, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we just one-turn them here. Nice super in slot 1. Shame it's against the unit with 100% chance to dodge. And UI Goku gets some attacks off. He doesn't have the attack skip thing, unfortunately. Get some crits maybe, because they're a physical boss. No. Let's go do another one though, so. Can't wait for the STR Blues to fall out of the top 10, only for like a standalone Vegeta Blue or an EZA for the AGL Blues to bring them back up, yeah. Because any new Future Saga or like Realm of Gods character that is then also supporting allies would probably just make them usable again. It's pretty funny. And to be fair, like, they will be usable for a long time, because even when Goku becomes like sort of a dodge or die character, you could still use him as like a slot 3 floating character and just hope he dodges. And change his hidden potential. Well, I mean, his hidden potential should really just be full dodge anyway, but... yeah, they're dead. Physical Blue Evolution Vegeta with 1 leader skill, by the way, because it's Frontier, doing a 62 million additional here. Yeah, see ya. That was nice and quick to get our last one done. So, yeah, when you can use any team you want, some of these stages and missions become not surprisingly easy. So there you go. Alright, so there we go. The Extra Frontier Red Ribbon Army is at 100%, fully completed, all the missions done. Obviously this has been quite long. I probably will split it into 2 videos. So there's our node, final node, which is all of our tickets now available, the free tickets. So we might as well end out the video here by doing our final free 7 ticket summon. I appreciate you guys for watching what will now be both parts of all of this, these shenanigans. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you had okay time with all the stages, managed to get all the missions done. Hopefully you get something lucky off of these tickets. Oh. Oh. Hercule on Boo, you say? Okay. Interesting. Does that just mean any featured though? Because this banner has like 20 featured units. Yeah, it does just mean any featured unit. So we got Gamma 1. Ah, fair enough. Better than nothing, I guess. I don't need him, but it is what it is. All right, so that's it for all the new Frontier. I appreciate you guys coming out. Shout out to everyone that came out to the slightly longer stream and was here for the whole time. Let me know in the comments of the video version if you were here from the stream. But yeah, hope you guys had a good time with this. Hope you got something good off your free tickets. But that is going to be it for the video. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay. Oh my god, that's going to take so long to edit. I did those 2 videos together. Like, a lot of the stuff can just get cut out, which is fine. But those 2 recordings together add up to 2 hours and 56 minutes and 40 seconds. So almost 3 hours, basically. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, I'll split it into 2 separate videos. I'll probably do, which actually will make it easier to edit, because the first like hour or so of the Frontier missions, we pretty much did all of them on the first try. So that could just be part 1. And that will actually be a lot easier to edit. So hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, pray for me for after the stream for editing again, how long this is potentially going to take me. But yeah, as I said at the end of the video, shout out to all you guys for being here. Shout out to everyone who has been here for the whole stream. Went on a bit longer today, but I wanted to get all the missions done to put them all into the video. And it always looks weird if like half the video is like the stream overlay with the chat, and then all of a sudden like the last part of the video is a different overlay. So I wanted to get it all done on the stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's no late stream tonight, so once I've got the editing done and have the other videos sorted out, at least I can chill later. But we'll be back on Friday. So obviously the schedule is posted in the Discord and on the YouTube community tab. Friday we will be back. Although I don't know why. Did I change? I think I just didn't change it from the time before. So there actually is an early stream and a late stream tomorrow. But there's no, because there's no streams on... Wait. I didn't post the schedule. Because that's last week. Wait, did I make the schedule and not post it? Am I dumb? I at least didn't post it in the Discord. I thought I did. I can specifically remember doing it. Apparently I didn't though. Oh no, I did update it. I didn't update the date in the top corner. Or did I? I'm really confused now. No, that is the date. That is for the... Oh, no, of course. I was just trying to think, why is there no streams on Saturday? But now I remember why. Yes, so there's no streams on Saturday, which is why there is an early stream tomorrow and a late stream. And then there's no streams on Saturday. Right. I just bamboozled myself so bad. But okay, that's it from me. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.